Good evening. What a beautiful evening. I didn't realize some of you could dress up so nice. Well, first let me say that I really, truly am honored and humbled to be a part of your Chamber of Commerce, the fourth largest Chamber of Commerce in the state of New Mexico. You know, we're only surpassed by Albuquerque. They have two chambers. They have the Hispanic Chamber and the regular chamber. And then there's Santa Fe and us. Las Cruces is in 6th place. Just want to show you. Well, I believe that your spirit and dedication to the community and support through your membership with our Chamber of Commerce is the envy of the state. And I congratulate each of you for what you do to make our business community strong and vibrant. And as you may already know, we have an incredible staff. You probably have seen them and spoken to them on the phone several times. But let me introduce to you the folks behind the scenes that do all the hard work. Well, first, our executive assistant, Amber Domini. Amber, please stand up. Well, unfortunately, the Air Force is, and her husband is taken away from Alamogordo. He's headed to Korea. She's headed back to Georgia. And we're really going to miss you. And thank you for what you've done for Alamogordo. Best wishes to you and Randall. I will tell you that I believe as one door closes, another one opens. And we're graced to have Michelle Value join the team, who's lived here most of her life. And Michelle, please stand. You know, Michelle was in the Army, and we will not hold that against her, because that means she served our nation, right? Which way? Absolutely. Also in our chamber, we have Melissa McKechnie. She's been with the chamber for 2 years in the operations finance department. I had the opportunity to help hire someone before I was hired, which is kind of a cool deal, because I was actually a member of the board of directors for a few years. Thank you. And we, as you know, last year we lost our promotions and membership director. About the same time Ed left, and we were able to hire Diana Meyer. And Dinah brings a lot of great things to the chamber, to membership and through the community through her promotional efforts to promote Alamogordo and Teal County. Dinah, please stand. And although she could not be here tonight, she's actually doing something in Las Cruces. I think she's judging a beauty pageant or something. And but Shauna Wolf is the voice of Alamogordo in the Chamber of Commerce. She's an incredible young lady. She's our receptionist. And I will tell you that her experience and knowledge of our community is incredible. I used to call down there when I was just a volunteer with the chamber, and I'd ask her all these questions, and she knew all the answers, like how many animals are in the zoo, things like that. She is an exceptional person. I'll tell you, we really appreciate her help and support every day. But last and absolutely not least, not necessarily a member of the chamber staff, but a member of OCTIC who works in the same facility doing great things that helps us every day, and that is Rebecca Price. Rebecca, please come. What an incredible team. Now, I'm graced to have all ladies working down there every day, and guys, you know how that can be some days. Well, as your new executive director, I am deeply honored, as I said earlier. But I'll tell you, I'm not alone. I have some incredible people behind me, and one of those is my wife, Karen, who, of 34 years, she supports me in all the endeavors and things I do every day to do the things I need to do to serve you. And I appreciate her continued support. Karen? Well, it has been a busy year. Obviously, I was taken out of the volunteer status and no longer the next in line to be Doug's replacement as the president. We lost another young lady, and hired Diana. But I want to give you a quick review of what we've seen in the chamber. The Aubrey Dunn Senior Visitor Center last year saw over 14,000 visitors to our community. Now, those are only the ones that signed in the visitor center and came to visit at the visitor center. Now, I'll tell you, the visitors that come there are not just from the United States. It's amazing to me how many come from foreign countries all over the globe. And if you've seen our chamber chat, recently there's a map of the United States. And in it, it depicts all the different states as well as the countries these people come from. And your volunteers in the visitor center are doing an incredible job and showcasing Alberto and Otero County to the rest of the world. So again, these volunteers that we have, seniors, RSVP seniors from the Senior Center, do an incredible amount of effort that we, frankly, couldn't do every day. They truly are the folks that are making it work for all of us. Well, in the chamber, I guess you know that we have other volunteers. In fact, almost everyone else is a volunteer. And to make a chamber work and to make it prosperous, there are certain things that we do here in Alberto that I think are a little bit different than others. Let me explain. We have committees. And in these committees, we have people that voluntarily give of their time nearly every day to support you and support the things that we do. One of those, and believe me, these committees and these people, these things in our community don't happen by chance. They happen because people commit portions of their lives to the betterment of our community. Well, let me tell you about some of these. The Committee of 50, and you may have heard of those folks, is a strong and vibrant entity that strengthens our ties and promotes expansion, development, and effectiveness of Holland, White Sands, and Fort Bliss with local, state, and federal governments. I'll tell you, they do an incredible job. Toots, where's Toots? Toots, please stand up. We have a government relations team. And this committee, led by Ellen Stegner, they coordinate with every governmental agency in our county and our city. We have the Border Patrol, we have White Sands Monument, we have the Forest Service. Every government agency you can think of is represented at this committee and their meetings. They talk about the things that help resolve issues that affect all of us in that respect. We have another committee called Business Impact, led by Dwight Hart. Dwight, are you here? Dwight leads this committee. Another information sharing group of key community leadership that explores issues, events, and opportunities that influence and impacts every one of us nearly every day. We have a gentleman that just is a glut for work because he leads two different committees. Jerry Johnson, where are you, Jerry? I saw you, Jerry. Stand up, Jerry. Jerry is the leader of both the Water Committee and the Transportation Committee. He creates these forums, particularly in the Water Committee, where people and experts come in and speak to the group and discuss issues that face our community when it relates to water. The Transportation Committee does incredible work. And today at our meeting, we had folks from the state and local governments. We had Representative Cody there as well to speak and discuss the issues that affect our roads, our highways, and things of that nature that affects all of our lives. We have another group, the ambassadors, led by David Stewart. Where you are, David? I haven't seen you yet, David. You out there? Stand up, David. And now we have every ambassador in the room, please stand. Every ambassador in the room, please stand.